Hi there. Thank you for clicking and watching this video. Hopefully you already know that my name is Adrian and I want to show you something that works really, really well. In fact, I don't think there is a better way to create leads on LinkedIn than this right now. So let me show you what I mean. So first of all, you can see I have my profile set up as a kind of a landing page, or a funnel, so that basically I'm capturing leads from LinkedIn. And I do that by using this banner and then using this button. If you don't have a button, you can put a link in and I'll show you how to do that as well. But right now, let me just show you how this works. So first of all, you have to understand your audience. You have to know your audience, who they are, and you have to understand them. And that's kind of fundamental to business anyway. So my audience obviously is, this coaches, consultants, service providers, anyone who needs to generate leads and book calls so that they can sell their services. And I work with people who know that their audience is on LinkedIn, but they struggle to find them for whatever reason. So I do something very specific in here. I ask a poignant question that I almost know the answer to. And basically, if the answer is yes, then they're my client. If the answer is no, they're not my client. So I know that my audience is not doing great on LinkedIn. So when I say, do you want to know how you're doing on LinkedIn? Of course, our brains are question answering machines, and they want to answer the question. And the answer is yes. And if it's yes, they keep reading. Click the visit my website button below to find out your LinkedIn score, the LinkedIn health check. So this is compelling for anyone who fits my audience, my ideal client profile, right? And I have this big fat arrow here pointing down to make it really easy, because people are on autopilot most of the time when they're on the internet. So you want to make things really, really easy for them and get them to click this. And when they do click this, they go off to my lead magnet. And of course, my lead magnet is a kind of quiz. And I have set that up again to give people loads of value and insights into how they're actually doing on LinkedIn. So they go through that. Now, here's the interesting part. People, when they put their details in, of course, they're expecting an email. It says here there's an opt-in. They know that they're going to get a follow-up email. They know they're probably going to get some marketing emails, and all that stuff is great. You should definitely do that. But they are not expecting someone to reach out to them personally to, offer more help, ask them how they got on, and just make contact, right? So, and you can do that on LinkedIn. Now, because I have this on LinkedIn on my profile, and it actually shows up in all my posts because of that button, then the chances are that someone would found this from LinkedIn. So it's going to be pretty easy for me to just grab their name and go and search for them on LinkedIn. And I'll show you that in a moment. So let me just go back to my profile for a minute. Now, this banner, you can set this up in Canva. There's a bunch of templates in Canva, and I'm going to put a link to some templates similar to this one that are already set up, and you just drop your own details in so that you could do this yourself. But let me show you. So I'm using the visit my website button, and I'll show you how and why. So to do that, you need to have LinkedIn Premium to do that, which I do. And that's why I'll show you this first quickly. You just scroll down to the bottom and you've got this custom button option here, edit custom button. Now you can only choose from these buttons. There's 7 buttons here, and they're not very good. The closest fit for me was visit my website. So I put that in there, and then I put a link there to my scorecard, to my quiz, and I switch this on. This is really important. And this is the benefit of using the button. Basically, this will show in all of my posts and messages and search results as well. So this is why I use the custom button, even though I don't like, it would be great if you could customize this text, but you can't. So let me just show you how to do it. If you don't have, so this is a profile that I've got set up in my son's name. Hope he doesn't mind. And I'm going to click edit here. And if you look, it still has the custom button option, but if I click on that, then it only has the option to either have none or a link. There's no option for a button there. So you basically select link, you drop your link in here, but then you can enter the text that you want to enter here. Now I've got this set up for a previous client of mine, but let's say it was my profile. I could say something like, get your LinkedIn score, right? So it's something that makes sense, that works well with the banner. You only get 30 characters, so you got to keep it short and sweet, but you can see how, that's more compelling than visit my website, right? So that's the advantage to using the link rather than the button. However, the link does not show up on all of your posts. It only shows up in your intro section, but that's okay because you want to be driving people to your profile anyway, and hopefully they'll read this, they'll see the link there, it'll appear somewhere around here, and then they'll be more inclined to click on it if it's something more compelling. Okay, so that's how you set that up in a nutshell. Now let me just show you Canva quickly. So in Canva you can just click on create new design, and you type in LinkedIn, but there you go, it's the LinkedIn background photo that you want to use. Click on that. There are a bunch of templates that you can use in here that are already set up for you, but don't like most of them, like putting phone numbers. This to me is a waste of time. So like I said, I will drop a template for you to use if you want one that's already got the arrow and all the places to add all the text and stuff. I'll drop that in there. Okay. All right. Now I wanted to show you. So this is the back end of my lead magnet, and I'm going to be doing a workshop on this very soon. So if you're interested in that, then let me know in the comments and I can send you the details of that. I'm going to show people how to set this up. It's actually way easier than you would imagine. And this is, I'm going to click on one of these. Let's see if we can find this guy. He scored a little bit better. Let me go back to LinkedIn and search. All right, so this one looks more like someone who would be in my target audience and as my ideal client profile. So I can literally go on this guy's profile. I can click on connect, and I can send this guy a message saying, please put my LinkedIn health check. Can you notice that I don't Guillermo? I don't start saying hi Guillaume because everyone does that. So to make this stand out a little bit in the inbox, I do this instead. I put his name at the end. What did you get out of it? Something like that. So I want to ask. I was going to say, was it useful? But I prefer to ask an open-ended question, not powered. So what did you get out of it to try and get this guy talking, right? And the idea is that he replies, but then I follow up with a video message, and I do that from my mobile. So I'm going to send this anyway. And when this guy responds, I follow up with a video message, and I keep it less than 30 seconds. I do it a very specific way. And let me show you how I do that now. I'm going to share the screen of my mobile. So let's go over to my mobile and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here I am on my mobile on LinkedIn, and I'm going to show you now. I'm going to go over to messages, and I'm going to I'm just going to do this to Tina. She loves me doing this. So I'm going to go and find Tina, and I'm going to send her a video. You can see I've already sent her one there. I'm going to send her another one. And the way to do it is pre-record the video. So I'm going to leave this open, and I'm going to go to my camera, and I'm going to put it on myself, click on video. And the important thing to note here is to keep the video to 30 seconds or less if you can, because it will upload much quicker. So I will shoot the video. I'll press stop, short and sweet. Then I go back to LinkedIn. Then on the left-hand side at the bottom, you can see the little paperclip to add an attachment. So you click on that and select media from library. Now it's important to do it this way. If you select take a photo or video, then it's gonna take a lot longer. Whereas if you pre-record it and then click on select media from library, which I will do, you can see it's that one there. I will shoot the video and then I click on send. Then you're gonna see that it just takes a few seconds. Normally it takes about, there you go, 4 or 5 seconds. Okay, if the video is long, it takes longer. But when you try and send it directly from your phone, do it live, it hangs up a lot of the time. So I recommend doing it this way. Okay, let's go back to my screen. Okay, thank you for watching this video. And I promise you, if you do it this way, this is so much more effective than what other people are doing right now. Cold outreach, yeah, cold outreach works, but it's hard work. It takes a lot of time, effort. Content's great, content works as well, but it doesn't necessarily produce results straight away. But driving people to your profile or driving people to your lead magnet and then following up with video messages, first make a connection with them because they're going to be very likely to accept your connection invitation if they've just taken your lead magnet. But then following up with a video message, it is so powerful. You get so inside people's heads that the chances of you getting into a conversation with them, getting them on a call, creating a client are multiplied many, many times. I promise you, this stuff works. So I hope this is useful. I hope it's something you can implement. I'm going to run a workshop around the Score app, which was the quiz that you saw. I didn't take you through all of that, but it's very, very powerful on its own, because giving people insights on their problems, the things that they're working on, things that they're struggling with, is really, really powerful. And like I say, when you combine that with video messaging, which no one is doing, and most people don't know how to do it, it's a little bit buggy, so no one knows that you have to keep them under 30 seconds. You have to pre-record them. Then when you do those things, it works. All right, I hope to see you at that workshop. It's going to be next week. If you're interested in that, drop me a comment down below just write workshop in the comments of the LinkedIn post, the original LinkedIn post. Please go back there and tell me that, and I will send you the details for that. All right, have a great rest of the day, and I hope to see you at that workshop. Bye-bye.